Shannon and you, I can't stand here in front of this crowd and not just, love on you a little bit. And thank you for what you do and for those of you that put this great evening together, all of you. And I'm with her. Write your checks. Gold is good. If you've got any in the backyard, because, if they print any more money over there in Washington, the gold's going to be good. And she will take it. She will take it. And this is such a cool state. I mean, come on. Live free or die. I mean, you got to love that, right? I come from a state, where they had this little place called the Alamo, and they declared victory or death. We're kind of into those slogans, man. It's like, live free or die, victory or death. Bring it. And, I love talking about freedom. As a matter of fact, that's some dollars, and I called it, everybody's got a little slogan, right? Mine's cut, balance, and grow. Get that. Yeah. Cut the size of this government and balance that budget and grow the economy. And it's pretty simple, actually. Or you can stay in the old system that's out there. And Senator, the ones that want to stay in the old system, pay the lawyers, pay the accountants, all that money that's gone. Or that. 20% flat tax, put it on there, take your deductions off, send it in. Even Tim Geithner can get his taxes in on time with this, I'm telling you. He can. You think about it, we spend $500 billion a year in tax preparation. I mean, any accountants or tax lawyers out there, I'm sorry, dude, but that's too much money. $500 billion. And my plan is really pretty simple. It does deductions for the mortgage, deduction for charitable. Yep. You keep that in there. And your state and local taxes are in there. You put those on, $12,500 for every dependent that you have. And, just pretty easy math. Subtract it, send it in. It's awesome. Why not? The good news is that little plan that I just shared with you doesn't force the Granite State to expand your tax footprint. You know what I mean? Like 9% expansion. I love Herman. Is he the best? I mean, I have fun with him. He is a great and interesting guy. And thank you, Herman, for helping pay for the event tonight. Under my plan, the death tax expires before you expire. It's the bill that would be good. And you can wave goodbye to the capital gains tax. I grew up on a farm. I grew up on a farm. I tell people so far out in the country that everybody had their own tomcat. Some of you are not going to get that, but this little school I grew up in, Mayor, was called Paint Creek. And it was very small. As a matter of fact, the motto of the school was, no dream too tall for a school so small. Yeah. And by the way, I graduated in the top 10 in my high school class. Was that on my resume? I mean, I know Hilaire and Wazoric. Always have fun with your name, brother. And Wheeler have been up here. But again, I want to take a moment with all of you and to say thank you to these very courageous individuals one more time. Thank you, brother. It's a big deal. Unfortunately, this current administration has since provided $1 million in federal grant money to Planned Parenthood in direct conflict with this state's policies. And the bottom line is this: if you want to stop Washington's many violations of the 10th Amendment, especially when it comes to the most basic principle of protecting life, then we must make President Obama a one-term president. We must. Good jobs. Good jobs for the American economy. Why do we allow ourselves to be held hostage by countries that hate us? When we have all of these energy resources, whether it is wind or solar or coal or nuclear or crude or natural gas, other alternative energy sources, why would we do that? Why would we jeopardize our children's future by creating a national debt that in the last 3 years, it's been almost as much as been created in America since we were founded? My campaign is not about appealing to the Washington establishment. It's about appealing to Main Street. It is time to end the overregulation, end the excessive litigation, end the bureaucratic intimidation that's going on, and we need to get back to what we know works in America and get this country working again. We've got to cut the taxes and the spending. We've got to balance this federal budget. We've got to grow our economy. And we can unleash American ingenuity again for a new American century, restore the hopes and the dreams of our people, renew our great promise, and entrust the fate of this nation to the hands of the people, setting them free. And I'm for saying it loud and saying it proudly. We are the land of the free. Let's let America be America again and again be the land of the free. God bless you, and thank you all for coming and being with us tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Rick Perry. First of all, Governor Perry, you can't leave New Hampshire without getting a couple of things, essentials from New Hampshire. First thing is, we call this, in New Hampshire, we call it liquid gold. But you'll put it on your pancakes and waffles or whatever other southern food you eat down in Texas. But this is pure maple syrup from the state of New Hampshire. And the second thing,